Hey, Mackenzie.
Hey, Pat.
I got nothing. I just want to watch the next episode. You want to jump in?
Yeah.
Yeah!
We're not even gonna do a recap? We're not even gonna do a recap. Okay, boy. Okay, bye, we go.
Bye!
Jumped right in.
It's been 2 days since Hosu, and 5 days since Class 1A started our internships. Because my injuries from Stain aren't fully healed yet, I'm stuck at the hospital. Everyone on the news is obsessed with the hero killer. The story being reported is that 7 pro heroes and 3 high school students stumbled upon him. Then Endeavor rushed in and took care of the situation all by himself. Of course, that's just the official cover from the police department. The chief was true to his word. Me, Ida, and Todoroki were never named in connection to the hero killer. Our injuries were explained as being caused by accidents that happened during our internships. The day Ida got his exam results and realized one of his arms was seriously damaged, he ended up going back home to his parents' house, so his mom could take care of him. Todoroki's injuries weren't all that bad.
I'm returning to my internship.
Back to your dad's agency?
I still want to learn everything I can from him. Besides, they're saying he defeated the hero killer even though it was actually his son who helped out. I want to see if there's any shame on his face.
Just when I think you can't get any more intense, your dad comes up. Huh.
Take it to the dad.
I wonder how everyone else is doing.
It's possible some villains were inspired by what happened in Hosu. That means they could be feeling bolder. This may just be a patrol, but keep your guard up. Yeah. Here's a question for you. Patrols are mainly meant to deter villains from committing any crimes. But they also have a secondary purpose. What is it?
If we see some bad guys, we can beat them up on the spot!
Incorrect.
Hey, it's Best Janist! Thank you so much for keeping us safe!
The answer is to
Publicity.
remind people who we are. Our presence gives the public a peace of mind. This helps weave a tapestry of trust between the protectors and the protected.
I think you just like getting recognized.
Hey, I've seen that blonde guy on TV before!
Another fan from the sports festival.
Yeah, a news villain caught him and he almost cried like a baby!
What did you say?!
Have you really forgotten everything I've taught you? Talk with them like a pro.
Yeah, fine. Listen up! I wasn't helpless. I was just coming up with ways to fight him. Sometimes a hero has to pretend he's been caught. You really think I would lose? You'll eat those words when I'm the new #1 hero! You dumb kids will never laugh at me again if you know what's good for you!
He has too much pride. It would be one thing if he channeled all that passion toward becoming a hero.
I like that he
But at
angered
this
his
rate,
hair
he'll
back to
turn out
normal.
poorly. So then, what do I do with him?
Ribbit.
Froppy!
Ribbit?
How's the work going?
I think I'm all done cleaning the deck. What now, Sirius?
It's kind of boring having to spend every day cleaning, isn't it?
A little.
You know, I felt the same way when I did my internship. As a kid, I'd always imagined I knew what it meant to be a hero. It turns out the reality is very different. I always figured being a hero would be super glamorous. But then I discovered it was a lot of patrols and cleaning up. I even had to do laundry, which meant washing the captain's underwear. I had to ask myself what I was even doing here.
So you got tired of it?
At first, yeah. But after becoming the captain's sidekick, I figured something out. I realized what was actually important when it came to being a hero.
Oh, really? What was it? Will you tell me?
Oh, it'll be better if you find it out for yourself. Don't you think?
Womp womp.
Ribbit.
Hey, Froppy,
Huh?
why are you just sitting there? Shouldn't a frog be jumping to get her work done? And I thought I told you to keep on top of her, Sirius. Don't you slack either.
I finished cleaning the deck, Captain Sir.
And I'm totally supervising her properly.
Ribbit.
Oh, is that right? Guess I jumped to conclusions. Sorry about that, ladies. I apologize. My bad. Forgive me? I'm too cute for words, aren't I, Froppy?
Yeah, she's dumbfounded. I know I always say this, but trying to look cute like that doesn't work. The rest of your physique is just too macho. Your face is pretty rugged, too.
What'd you say? When I make that sweet face for kids, they eat it up!
Of course, because they're actually making fun of you. Trust me, there's nothing cute about it.
Adorable.
Captain Soki, sir! An urgent message has just come in from the Coast Guard!
I hear ya. Coming now. I see. Okay, we're on it.
The ropes are pulled in.
Hear that, sailors? Emergency departure.
Aye, sir.
Full speed
Macho
ahead.
team.
Good work. The Okie Mariner is on the move. The Coast Guard got a tip that there were stowaways on the trade ship Nyson, but things may not be what they seem. Officials inspected the ship, but they didn't find any stowaways hiding on the vessel. Upon further investigation, though, they discovered that important cargo from the ship's freight list was missing. I'm sure you all know what that means. What do you think, Froppy?
It's likely that before the Coast Guard arrived, the stowaways moved the cargo to another ship somewhere close by and fled the scene of the crime. In fact, it's possible that the stowaways had plants on the ship.
Correct!
So embarrassing.
Adorable.
It's our job to find these criminals.
Adorable.
Based on the information we have, they probably escaped on a small boat. We will deliver them to the Coast Guard. Considering the Nyson's position, this is the general location that would make the most sense as an escape route. Authorities and other sea rescue heroes are also searching for them. We'll be focusing on this area. Take note. The sun will set soon. That means you'll be searching for the boat via radar. I'll take to the ocean and look for them myself. That's all. Got it? Let me hear you, sailors!
Aye, aye, sir.
Sea rescue hero Selkie. His quirk, Spotted Seal. He can do pretty much anything a spotted seal can. That includes making a sonar-like sound and using its echo to determine the position of his opponent. He's also very strong.
They aren't anywhere around here. Guess I'll have to widen my search.
Captain, we've impeded their intended course as ordered.
All right. Then you can leave the rest to me. This is a pro hero! Stop your ship! We're here on behalf of the Coast Guard. We will now inspect your vessel.
I looked for the missing cargo, but I didn't find anything.
Yeah, same here.
See what I tell you. You'll find nothing but humble fishermen aboard.
Then you can show us what's inside this, too, can't you?
It's just a bunch of fish down there.
Then open the hatch and let's see.
What a pain. This is pointless.
It's too dark to see anything clearly.
Can't you turn on the lights?
I did exactly what you said. So please, there's no reason to kill me.
We won't kill ya. Don't worry. I think we bought some time. It'll be easier for Boss Innsmouth to do what he needs to do now. I think this means our job here is complete. See ya!
Right there, hiding in the shadow of those rocks.
Damn it. This won't be easy.
Cut the engines and approach their blind spot.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you say? You in this with us?
Ribbit.
There's someone keeping watch.
Froppy, can you bring the guard over to us?
Leave it to me.
No! You guys, what? If you answer our questions, then we won't have to get rough with you.
Also gross.
Ready.
It's like you're
Do
licking
it.
them. Oh,
My eyes!
Watch out!
ow.
Froppy!
There he is!
Oh, dang.
I've got you now. Not so fast. I'll give her back just as soon as the Coast Guard calls off their search.
But first, you're gonna help me unload the cargo, got it?
Sorry. Our transmission was blocked, and we're still stuck on the fishing boat. The captain made it out. Now everything's on your end. Tell me your status. Please, respond.
So this is actually a radio, huh?
You thought it was her ear.
I did.
Here you go, kid. If you value this woman's life, then repeat after me. Unfortunately, we weren't able to track down the stowaways.
Robbie, don't do that! Serious?
Hurry up now. Well...
The stowaways are at the Double Rocks!
Thank you so much! You stupid little brats! I'll kill you! Stop jumping around and stay still, damn it! Oh, yes! I've got you! Boss! My brothers!
Captain!
Sorry for being late. Leave the rest to me.
Think again!
It's over!
Ouch.
The face punches in the show.
The captain's amazing!
Captain!
Thanks so much!
You really are hopeless.
Serious? I'm really glad I had the chance to come to this internship.
Huh?
I think I get it now. What's important when it comes to being a hero? And it'll definitely help me become a pro.
Well, that's nice.
Arrest all the stowaways. We were able to recover all the illegal drugs they were trying to bring in. It was a big haul. By the way, you didn't tell me that you got a new sidekick, Selkie.
Rabbit?
She's a UA student.
She's like,
here
yeah.
for an internship.
Well, you don't say. We put you through something scary today, huh? I'm sorry.
Hey now, don't treat her like a kid. Frobby may not have her license yet, but she's an excellent hero. I'd stake my name on that.
Aww.
Well, then I guess I can look forward to working with you again. Hope to see you soon, Froppy.
Aww.
I love it. I love it so much.
Rabbit, rabbit.
Making time for themselves. It's cute.
Oh, that was a nice little feel-good episode.
Tied up with a bow. Yep. Yep.
And I like that it heavily focused on Froppy. She hasn't had a lot of the spotlight yet.
Yep.
That was cute.
Yep.
That was very cute. I legit was fooled. I thought she had in her ears or whatever.
I did too when he finally pulled it off. I was like, huh? Yeah. See? Yeah, she still has good ears, but she just has a little radio. But yeah.
Oh, that was the question I had. The more and more animal power people we encounter, I'm curious what percentage of, if 80% of the world got a power, how many of that is animal based, and if there's anything like that determines, like, I mean, obviously it's some sort of,
It's
pass it down to
definitely
your parents.
lineage, yeah, but I don't know.
Like, it's just interesting that, like, oh, cool, I got the ability to shoot fire, and you turned into a seal. Like, just the breadth of abilities and powers and things. Like,
I think this is a spoiler, but Sue's family is very much like her.
okay.
So all frog-esque. Even her
Okay.
mom
Aquatic.
and her dad. Yeah.
Okay.
So I just wonder if she were to have a kid with somebody that had frog-esque tendencies, would they bear a froggy child?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, or like I'm curious what weird combinations there are out there. So if you have frog power with fire power, are you a fire frog, or are you a how do things combine? Or like a frog person and maybe like somebody with wings, like are you like
It begs the question: are they in their most diluted form before or after?
Yeah. And I know that had been brought up a little while back, talking about how when people started figuring out, this was all happening, and that was part of Endeavor's background, the selective breeding with all of that. But yeah, I'm sure that also lends into why this world has so many different powers, because it's just like, yep, everybody just starts combining weird stuff.
By the end of season 3, I feel like I can talk to you a lot, not necessarily about this topic, but a lot of things that I just want to be like, can I? I don't know if I can.
We'll have a lot of those like, hey, remember when we were talking about this?
I feel like a lot of the lore is built out by the end of season 3, so by then I feel like I can answer more of your questions. But
sure.
Before
well, you
then,
said it's very world building, and they
I'm
are.
I'm afraid I don't want to spoil any little bit.
Oh, and it's cool because we are seeing more and more of it's like, okay, now like here's like we've seen some police stuff, we've seen some Coast Guard stuff, we've seen like how each branch of different organizations kind of operates with
and you can see it's more of a job now than it is a status symbol. So when we were talking about before All Might wanting to be the symbol of peace versus just being a hero, he was taking on a lot bigger title for himself than just hero. Because when you're a hero, you could be basically a celebrity, is how we were discussing it before as well. Whereas symbol of peace is that thing that we need. Yeah.
That's a lot more burden and responsibility.
Yeah.
And much like Sirius was talking about, and I feel like that's real world too, where people think, like, oh, I want to be a detective, I want to be a FBI, I want to be a cop, I want to be whatever. Like, what you see on movies and TV is not what a lot of that job is. It is paperwork and red tape and sitting at a desk and doing patrols and like the boring stuff. And so it's interesting to see that a lot of heroes have to deal with that too. Where it's just like, yeah, it's kind of mundane. Like occasionally we see some action, but it's not frequent.
And everything has to be regulated because this is, if society got superpowers, that's what this is. This is how society has regulated it.
I was half expecting when Sue started like helping out there and maybe beating up the squid person. I was waiting for like the montage of the police dog having to go to every single person and be like, Class 1A. What is like? Why do you guys like? You have to get a license. Stop messing up. Like,
Stop it!
Every student having the like, and just the dog being like, I can't.
But she didn't really do anything. She just was
acting
self-defended.
She self-defended. She was following orders. She left it to the hero once he showed up. But I would have appreciated the
repetition of that.
If what is it? Is it Stand and Deliver with the teacher that teaches the group of kids? And everybody's just like, I can't reach these kids. I'm like, just having that. But super cute. It was nice having, like, again, just a nice little wholesome episode.
Super cute.
Adorable. So cool. I'm excited to catch more.
All right. Well, until next time. Thank you guys so much for fanning out with us.
Fans out.
Plus Ultra.